So, good morning, good day, everyone. So, this will be our experiment proposal for Kainta Nursery Plants. So, the company will be discussing Kainta Plant Nursery. So, it is a commercial nursery plant that is located in Kainta Rizal that offers a wide variety of plants and trees that business produce and propagate. So, they also offer customized and specified plant the customer wants to propagate. And their main collection includes Philippine indigenous plant species, palm trees, and bamboo. So, their main services is landscaping and tree planting. So their target market is mostly or businesses or they're B2B, but there are also other services or product they offer in a customer. So these are gardens and plants. So the demographics for there is gender, male and female, age 21 to 59 years old, occupation, employed and entrepreneurs. The income is 46,671 above and the income group are middle class to rich. So we get the 46,671 pesos monthly income to the income of the middle class and above means middle class up to rich. So hobbies, planting, designing, and taking care of plants. So these are the several activities that we have observed that is stated in their um, history in their website. So in 1960, initially offers a fruit tree farm. So mainly these are the um, trees that produce fruits. So coconuts, mango tree, banana trees, and so on and so forth. So in 1980, they added ornamental plants, mainly palm trees, and also contributes their Philippine upland reforestation using kawain techniques. So we can see that there is a shift in product offering. So in the year 2000, they utilized the kawain technique bamboo poles for creative furniture. So they managed to forward integrate their products to a more valuable product while by doing furniture. So in 2010, they offer Philippine indigenous trees that offers a wide variety of utility. And 2010, they also offer the service of propagation of plants for their target to their market. So observation based on their activity that they tend to shift from producing a fruit tree farm to a design and attractive plant. So they tend to go further more in the business. So in the year 1960 to 1981, there is a pitfall of GDP when it comes to agricultural products. So in observation, we see that the market is demanding more agricultural product in the year 1960, but they tend to slow down year by year. So they change their product offering as they revise their product offering by utilizing whitening and palm trees. So in the year 2010, there was a noticeable increase in demand in the Philippine indigenous tree to be known to be hardy and beautiful and most all having medicinal properties. So the market tend, these are the observation we saw that they tend to have more demand on plants and trees that gives more aesthetic and beauty. So the target market also demand for homegrown trees that is most likely to be hardy, beautiful, and have natural medicinal properties. So possible causes will be that we are now shifting to a more urbanized and commercial setting. So mainly this, we focus on the beauty and aesthetic of the places here in our city. So some other reasons that there's a shift when it comes to agricultural product, we tend to import more. So there we can see there it's pitfall. It's the demand is going downwards because we are now focusing on a commercial and industrialized economy. So possible causes, so high demand of tree caused by utility, so it adds market value, so significant growth shift to the product line of the business and also ventures on creating their own furnitures to capture more demand from the past. So seven hypotheses. These are the hypotheses that I have managed to do. So these are the four. So, but I want to focus on the hypothesis of focusing on Philippine indigenous trees as their primary product will change the buying behavior of the target market and also increase the demand for the product. So the metrics that I have used for different hypothesis that I have managed to show you a while ago. So in the number 5, so the demand of volume of plants sold to customers throughout the year and number of indigenous plants throughout the year are the metrics that I want to use in this. So the type of experiment that I want to do is the quasi experiment or partly experimental. So the business research main focus on how indigenous plants offering can affect the buying behavior and also the demand for the service. In that case, we have chosen the quasi experiment in order to assess that there are changes in the target market when we change the variables in the landscaping services or tree planting services of the business. So if we tend to change it with Philippine indigenous plants, will it affect the buying behavior of the target market or will it affect the demand? So this is what we want to know. So the demographics of the target market are the same with everyone, both control and experimental groups. So we want to have the target market will be random chosen lead. That's why we want this quasi experimental as our approach for this experiment. So yeah, the control experimental group, as stated, will be the same demographic as the control experimental group. These are the demographics of the target market. So what differs then is that in the control group, we want to offer landscaping and tree planting services that focus mainly on different kinds of plants or plants that they want to use. So experimental group is a landscape offer a landscaping and tree planting services that will be offering Philippine indigenous plants only as the plants, the trees that we will use. In order to assess the monitor both tools, we will be using non-contact assessment with a series of questionnaires that can be answered online. So we don't want to risk the health of both interviewee or us or the one who's doing the experiment and also the one we will be doing the experiment with. So this is a safety protocol to do it online. So online technologies. So we will be using Google Survey, a pre-existing web-based platform that the target market can assess the answer. So since we are focusing on effectively using Philippine indigenous plants as a primary part of our landscaping tree planting to demand of the service. So we want this technology will really help to gather the data and utilize them. So using Google Survey and SurveyMonkey as well. The next is yeah, the discussion flow chart of the chosen technology. So the experiment will be done. This will be the overview of everything that we will do. So this is just a overview, and this is the summary for the flowchart. So the control group and experimental group are chosen randomly with the same demographics. A survey questionnaire will be also given to two groups using Google Survey. The experiment will use Likert scale to assess what the target market wants in a service and product offering that the company may offer. So both control group and experimental groups will be offered with landscaping service, but the difference is that the control group will have the freedom to choose what plant they would want to use in the landscaping services, but not using Philippine indigenous plant. So experimental group will be optional using Philippine indigenous plant only. So after assessing it, who will want to avail the service, then the company can do the service. So after doing the service, there will be a questionnaire to assess the service and once of the target market. All data will be transferred in Tableau application, which is stated and introduced to us by our professor, and we want to use it and utilize it since it is so handy to use. So if the sudden change to the experiment will conclude and explain what happened in the experiment. The conclusion will take place and will be if the company wants to know the result of the experiment, we want to share it with them. So that's it for that is for all for our proposal. So thank you for listening and God bless everyone.